Dan, so this has been your first NWGA Congress. How was the experience and how are you planning to focus, or what are you planning to focus on for your first 6 months in the new position?
It was a wonderful experience. I think we had a very successful Congress. I think we had a good balance in terms of the speakers that we had at this Congress. We had a good balance between the political and the political economy, with Mr. Wandile Sihlobo being our keynote speaker, and then the DG, Mr. Mketsa Ramasori, visiting us as well. He gave a very positive message. And then the theme of the Congress was how to farm with wool sustainably, the sustainable production of wool. And we had a lot of technical speakers as well who told the audience and the farmers, you know, what does an audit imply. We had speakers from the commercial sector and the communal sector. And then the whole debate around the sustainability of wool and why it is so important, and all the standards that farmers have to comply with these days, and regarding what is happening in Europe in terms of legislation that is being drafted there that will have an impact on wool farmers. So I think all in all, a wonderful Congress. We had a good turnout. And then maybe just the message, a Congress is where you report back on all the work that you've been doing, but most importantly, the work happens between Congresses. So I will be picking up speed and work on all these issues that we have spoke about these few days. But all in all, thoroughly enjoyable. I enjoyed it, and I think a very successful Congress by the NWGA.
What are the specific things that you think you need to focus on in this first 6 months?
Well, first of all, I'm new in the job as the general manager, so I think when you arrive, you need to do a few things at once. First of all, the business must go on, so there's a very firm base, and we've got good people working for the NWGA. So in that sense, it is easy. But then you have to learn as you go. And from my previous experience in other areas where I've worked, I've got a lot of knowledge, but not the specific and technical knowledge that one would need to work in the wool industry. So I will enjoy learning all about that, visiting farmers, visiting brokers and buyers, and just gather my knowledge on on all the debates happening within the wool industry. And then I think in every new job that you take on, you need a few months, 6 months or so, just to find your feet. And then I will be maybe taking a step back and have a look at all the moving parts and what's happening where and when. And then maybe after 6 months or so, we will have a strategic session just to plot the way forward. And then I think we'll have a better idea on what the future will hold.
Thanks, Dan, and best of luck.
Thank you.